What's up, everyone? It's late night. It's a lot going on. I just thought I'd come and chime in. Um, it's like 12 midnight, April 24th now, actually. And I had been watching a lot of the videos and everything that's going on. First, I want to talk about, I know I'm kind of late, but whatever. First, I want to talk about the subway shooting that happened in Brooklyn. Um, and I mean, I tuned in, but I didn't really like watch it like that. I didn't really like absorb myself, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of this stuff I took with a grain of salt because we know in the back of our mind what's going on. We know that we can't trust this government, as I always talk about. We know we can't trust the news. We know we can't believe everything that they tell us because, you know what I'm saying, once you do that, then they start to control your narrative. You definitely have to walk in discernment concerning the things, especially now, the day and time that we're living in. You definitely have to use your discernment and common sense. You know what I'm saying? Common sense. If you have to question it, if you have to wonder, like, why does that sound weird? Or if it doesn't sit right in your spirit, more than likely it's for a reason. But with this subject waste shooting, I don't know if you guys have ever watched the Manchurian Candidate with Denzel Washington, but I suggest you watch it. It's been a while since I watched it, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. When they started talking about this subway shooting and explosive and everything that happened that day, the first thing I thought was false flag. That's the first thing that came to my mind, or distraction. And the movie The Manchurian Candidate came up into my head, especially when they showed the person who they claimed did it. You could tell that this guy was like zoned out, like he looked like he was drugged or something. Then he was found like somewhere over by the bodega, I think, and not too far from where the incident took place. Like the whole story was bugged out. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, Manchurian Candidate situation. So I was like, okay, they're trying to distract us for something, from something, or they have something planned, and they want us to continue to live in fear. As if Corona wasn't enough for people, now they coming with all this craziness going on in NYC. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I really think about the craziness that's going on in NYC. I think all the crime is like the uptick of the crime in certain places and all that is because, listen, it is too expensive to live in New York City. Half of the people that work there really can't afford to live there and live comfortably. It's overpriced, and I feel like when the crime comes in the area, that's because it's politics. Like these prices need to go down so that these people, I'm not gonna name no names, I'm not gonna be racist or nothing, can move in and take over. But they don't buy high. They're very smart. They don't buy high. They buy the block when they come in and push us out. But that's neither here nor there. Do your research, use your discernment. God will help you and you'll figure it out. Now, the next thing is this Hassan Campbell and Wack 100 situation. The reason why I'm talking about this is because I watched Hassan Campbell. I started watching him back in 2017. I felt like he was very, very, very passionate, and I could understand and relate to a lot of what he was talking about in his videos. Like it really like made my spirit jump. You understand what I'm saying? So it drew me in because I feel like he really was passionate about the things that he spoke about. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, long story short, what I want to say is this: like we have to be careful of the wiles of the enemy. Um, it is now Ramadan for their religion. You know what I'm saying? As far as I know, he's Muslim. And he doesn't realize that everything that's going on is an attack of the enemy. If he would have fasted and stayed on his fast, now I'm not Muslim, but I know what fasting can do for you, and I know how it can keep you focused spiritually. If Hassan would have stayed fasting, because listen, at the end of the day, I know he eats at Wack 100. I'm not a fan of Wack 100. His spirit don't sit right with me. But if Hassan would have stayed on his fast, the spirit would have talked to him. The Holy Spirit would have spoke to him. And even though, like again, I said I know he's Muslim, but I can't dig deep into this right now because I'm kind of tired and I want to go to sleep. But if he would have, um, I feel like if Hassan Campbell would have continued to fast and stay focused and prayed, then his flesh would have been crucified. Because a lot of times with fasting, that's what it's for. We take ourselves away from the things of the world. You know what I'm saying? And we focus on God. We focus on His Word. And we crucify the flesh by not giving the flesh what it wants. Because you know the flesh lusts after food. It lusts after sex. It lusts after drama. The flesh lusts after things of the world. You know what I'm saying? And so in order to have some control of the flesh, you have to starve it. And it's very hard for Hassan Campbell to do that because he has a channel. His channel is growing. He talks about a lot of important things and his insight and insight. He's blessed with a gift. Hassan Campbell is blessed with a gift. God has given him that gift. You know what I'm saying? And he has a call on his life. But again, even though he's Muslim, I'm not Muslim, but even though he's Muslim, it's very important with the fast that you stay on it because things could get out of control. And I feel like, yeah, he leaked the tape or whatever. He eats at Wack 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really, like, put him in his place. But when we fast and when we pray and we get tired, when we fast, pray, and get quiet, we are able to hear God's voice more clearly because we have pulled ourselves away from the things of the world and everything that's going on in the world. And the type of platform that Hassan Campbell has, he has to be tuned in to what's going on in the world so that he can come in and speak about it and give his opinions on it. And again, like I said, I like his channel and I support his channel because, you know what I'm saying, he be talking some real stuff. Like, you know what I mean? But I just want to say, this is just my little input because, I'm praying that this thing don't get out of hand because he is a voice that we do need in the community. And sometimes I know people are like, yo, he be contradicting himself because he be on the block, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, we all contradict ourselves at one time or another. That's why fasting is important. That's why it's important for us to pull away from some things so that we can hear God more clearer and it helps us to make better decisions because we all got flesh. You understand what I'm saying? We all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Like, at the end of the day, none of us are perfect. If we was all perfect, we wouldn't need God. So I'm not here to judge the man. But what I'm here to say, this is a lesson for all of us. The devil is busy, right? It's the time of Ramadan. And though I'm not a Muslim, you know what I'm saying, I believe in praying and fasting. I don't care what religion it is. It takes a lot of discipline to pray and fast. And I respect Muslims because they serious about it. They'll stop what they're doing and they make sure they pray. You got Christians who talk about they believe in God and they don't even pray. They might pray only when they go to church. All through the week they cutting up. They not turning down their plate or turning down their phones or turning down their TV. You understand what I'm saying? Or turning off their TV or stepping away from the worldly things. A lot of other religions, they play around. But one thing I respect about the Muslim, you know what I'm saying, religion is that when they serious, they serious. You know what I mean? And I know Hassan spent a lot of time in jail and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? He has experienced a lot. But I just feel like a lot of this would have been avoided if he would have stayed on his fast and he would have got quiet and he would have tapped in more into the spiritual realm and not paid attention to what was going on in the world. Because see, when you starve your flesh, people could say things and they could do things to you, but your flesh is not going to react because you react like your spirit is taking over. You understand what I'm saying? Your spirit is taking over, so you're doing the spiritual things that would keep peace in it. Because what he did was he stirred a pot that now it's gonna listen. It's all over social media. You know what I'm saying? It's all over social media. So I'm praying that this thing don't get out of hand. Because frankly, I'm tired of black on black crime. I'm tired of us being in the limelight and other races are able to witness that we can't come together as a people. You know what I mean? So I'm not, I'm trying not to feed into watching these videos to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just praying that we don't wake up and see anything on YouTube crazy because of all of this. You understand what I'm saying? Because these are still two black men in our community who are needed for positivity if they just realize who they are and take what God has given them and bless the community with some positivity. But that's just me. You know what I mean? That's neither here nor there. I'm just trying to put my little 2 cents in it because again, I do watch his channel. I do enjoy his lives. You know what I'm saying? He's very passionate about a lot of things that he said. My spirit could tolerate him. When my spirit can't tolerate you no more, I don't watch you. I don't check on your page and nothing. I just keep it moving because that's my spirit saying you need to disconnect from that type of energy. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm hoping everything works out for Hassan. My prayers is with Wack 100. I know that Cali could get crazy. I'm a New Yorker, so at the end of the day, I know New York could get crazy. But I'm just hoping that everything works out for Hassan and that, you know what I'm saying, he decides to maybe take some time away from social media, fast and pray, use discernment to see what direction he's supposed to go because he does have a wife and kids. You know what I'm saying? That he has to take care of, that he has to keep safe. So with that said, I hope you all have a blessed night and I'll talk to you soon.